Well, you know, we're very lucky to have a lot of healthy sunshine here in the desert. Many areas of the country stuck with gray and cold weather this time of year, Sherry.
Yeah, millions of people, and mostly women in those gloomy climates, suffer from something called Seasonal Affective Disorder, or SAD. And you may know someone whose sunny personality changes this time of year. Here's how to recognize the mood disorder and ways to help conquer it.
For a lot of people, having seasonal affective disorder could feel like you're, experiencing fatigue, loss of interest, in activities, difficulty focusing.
Jacob Cooper is a New York clinical social worker who says SAD is more complicated than just having the winter blues.
It's not necessarily so much the cold that does impact it, but the decreased sunlight, impacts our own serotonin levels, which is that feel-good hormone, as well as our melatonin, which, regulates sleep, patterns.
The mood disorder can start as early as the fall, when daylight saving time ends and the days grow shorter into winter. Cooper says the lack of sunlight and color can alter a person's brain chemistry, leading to depression, loss of appetite, and poor sleep.
Seasonal affect disorder very much has to do with our own bioneurochemistry.
So how do you combat SAD and trigger healthy, happy brain activity this time of year? Experts say increase your exercise, put more proteins in your diet, take away the alcohol and sugar. Practice meditation or yoga to reduce anxiety, and add light lamps which mimic sunlight and help regulate our body's circadian rhythm.
And even they make these alarm clocks with light therapy when you wake up. So, if you're in a place without a lot of light, you're able to have this light therapy when you wake up, so your day is off to a good intention.
Cooper also recommends holistic therapies like amethyst crystals, salt lamps, and essential oils that can lift a person's spirits during a dark time of year.
Small things that we kind of like put on the bookshelf and say as woo-woo, try it out and see the difference that it has in your life. You might be surprised.
They were called woo-woo, but that was his term for them.
It's a whole aisle of Whole Foods.
It is. Cooper says the salt lamps put out negative ions, which is similar to connecting with nature. He also says if the depression or sleep disruptions are serious, psychotherapy can often help, or you may need to consult your doctor so he or she can prescribe a medication as a last resort. So I think some of us have lived in gray climates. Seattle area is one. A lot of folks in the Midwest this time of year. If you have relatives that live there and you notice their personalities change a little bit, could be that they suffer from seasonal affective disorder. We're lucky that we have so much good sunshine here, even in the winter.
But it doesn't change the fact that you can still have those emotions even in Las Vegas, where it's sunny, most of the time, if not all the time. It is still something that, like this time of year, that's why I try and hike as much as possible. If there's not as much sunlight, maximize the sunlight that we do have.
Because the days are really short and the nights are really long. And if you work in a building without windows, you don't get to see a lot of sunlight during the day. Maybe you come to work before the sun is up.
What are you saying exactly, Sherry?
Wait, what? After the sun goes down. So there you go. It's some good information.
It is very good.